Aryna Sabalenka, Jessica Pegula, Amanda Anisimova, Daniil Medvedev, and more on Day 5. Brisbane schedule. Day 5 of the Brisbane International is upon us as the world's leading players continue their preparations for the Australian Open. Defending women's singles champion Aryna Sabalenka, reigning Australian Open champion Madison Keys, and two-time Grand Slam finalist Amanda Anisimova are among the big names who will be in action on Thursday, looking to secure their spots in the quarterfinals. Sabalenka will kick things off on the Pat Rafter Arena as she takes on Aryna Sabalenka. The Romanian has already gotten the better of Jelena Ostapenko in Brisbane and could cause problems for the world number 1. But Sabalenka will fancy her chances of a straightforward win on Thursday. Elena Rybakina will then face Paula Badosa in what could well be the match of the day on the women's side of the draw. Rybakina finally found her footing towards the back end of last season as she won the WTA finals. She will now have her sights set on building towards winning her second Grand Slam title. Madison Keys will hope to draw inspiration from her dream run last year, which saw her win the Australian Open. The American won the Adelaide International in the lead-up to the first Grand Slam of the year and will hope that a strong showing in Brisbane sets her up for more success down under. Keys will face Diana Shaniter in the round of 16. Amanda Anisimova cruised past Kimberly Birrell 6-1, 6-3 in her first match of 2026. The second seed will now hope to continue her run as she faces Marta Kostyuk. Meanwhile, Jessica Pegula's reward for her hard-fought 6-2, 2-6, 6-4 win over Anna Kalinskaya is a matchup against Diana Yastremska. On the men's side of the draw, Giovanni Mpetshi-Perricard will take on home favorite Rinki Hijikata. This match between two talented young players could well be a show-stealer. Grigor Dimitrov is back from injury and raring to go again. The Bulgarian did not have to break a sweat in his second-round match against Pablo Carreño Busta and will hope for another comfortable win against Rafael Colignon. 7th seed Cameron Norrie will also be in action on Thursday as he goes up against Alexander Kovacevic. Fans can also look forward to the semi-finals of the women's doubles, with 3rd seeds Kristina Buxa and Ellen Perez facing 2nd seeds Alexandra Krunic and Anna Danilina. More, Grigor Dimitrov touched by his girlfriend Isa Gonzalez's reaction to his stellar Brisbane comeback. Brisbane International 2026 schedule Pat Rafter Arena. Aryna Sabalenka vs Aryna Sabalenka starts at 11 a.m. local time, followed by Elena Rybakina vs Paula Badosa, not before 1 p.m. Followed by Rinki Hijikata vs Giovanni Mpetshi-Perricard, not before 2:30 p.m. Followed by Rafael Colignon vs Grigor Dimitrov, not before 6:30 p.m. Followed by Marta Kostyuk vs Amanda Anisimova, not before 8 p.m. Show Court 1. Cameron Norrie vs Alexander Kovacevic starts at 11 a.m. Followed by Quinton Halys vs Brandon Nakashima. Followed by Diana Shaniter vs Madison Keys. Followed by Diana Yastremska vs Jessica Pegula. Followed by Mira Andreeva vs Linda Noskova. Show Court 2. Irina Khromakeva and Alexandra Panova vs Lyudmila Kichenek and Nadia Kichenek starts at 11 a.m. Followed by Karolina Machova vs Ekaterina Alexandrova. Followed by Alexandra Sasnovich vs Ludmila Samsonova. Followed by Kristina Buxa and Ellen Perez vs Alexandra Krunic and Anna Danilina. Portland. Lloyd Glasspool and Julian Cash vs Tommy Paul and Ethan Quinn starts at 11 a.m. Followed by Matej Vasil and Tomas Makak vs James Tracy and Robert Cash. Followed by Ariel Behar and Joran Vliegen vs Francisco Cabral and Lucas Miedler. Followed by Rafael Matos and Orlando Luz vs Andre Garanson and Yuki Bombari. Tennis Day 5 at the Brisbane International 2026, stars align at Pat Rafter Arena. The sun rose bright over Brisbane on January 8, heralding Day 5 of the Brisbane International, a pivotal point in the Australian summer tennis swing where dreams converge with destiny. For many, this week has been more than a warm-up to Melbourne. It has been a proving ground. Players came with fresh ambitions after the long off-season, eager to translate off-season prep into momentum. And as Day 5 approached, the courts around Pat Rafter Arena buzzed with anticipation, Because the challengers were ready, the favorites were poised, and the draw had begun to shape dramatic narratives that promise even more in the days to come. Kill now. Glowing star Aryna Sabalenka, the #1 seed's quest continues. Aryna Sabalenka, the world's top-ranked woman and the #1 seed in Brisbane, has found this event a welcoming stage early in the season. After a commanding opening performance, winning her first match in clinical fashion, Sabalenka entered Day 5 with eyes fixed firmly on deeper rounds and more consistent tennis ahead of the Australian Open. Reuters. On Thursday, Sabalenka's name filled the marquee as she prepared to take on Aryna Sabalenka in the third round. With blistering serves, fearless baseline aggression, and a seemingly inexhaustible competitive engine, Sabalenka has always lived for big matches. In Brisbane, she's not just looking to collect wins, she's looking to send messages. From the moment she arrived, her presence on court has suggested that this is not just an early event, it's a stage where she can assert her year from the start. Kill now. Gear Jessica Pegula. Calculated and constant. Jessica Pegula's journey to Day 5 has been defined by grit and intelligent tennis. In her second round match, she battled past Anna Kalinskaya in a rigorous three-set affair, showcasing her trademark consistency and tactical mastery. That victory propelled her into the third round, setting the stage for a showdown with Diana Yastremska. Kale now +1. Pegula's style is one of precision, every ball deep, every rally built with purpose. She doesn't seek flash, she seeks wins, and that relentless focus has become one of her greatest assets. On Day 5, she wasn't merely content with advancing, she wanted to command her place among the tournament's elite. For fans watching, Pegula's story in Brisbane blends the calm of strategic resolve with the thrill of real, competitive adversity. It's not just about how she plays, it's about how she controls the game on her terms. Kill now. Fire Amanda Anisimova, rising with real heat. If Sabalenka represents dominance, Amanda Anisimova represents ascension. World #3 and the tournament's #2 seed, she stormed through her second-round encounter with power and precision, defeating Australia's Kimberly Birrell in straight sets. Her willingness to dictate from the baseline and assert aggressive patterns in key moments made her win one of the highlights of the week so far. Tennis Temple. On Day 5, Anisimova's third-round match loomed against Marta Kostyuk, a rising Ukrainian talent equally hungry to make her mark. This clash of styles, Anisimova's forceful forehands versus Kostyuk's rhythm and touch, promises fireworks. Anisimova's narrative this week is not just about results, but identity. She's no longer just a big hitter, she's becoming a player capable of shaping her own tennis destiny. If she plays with the same fearlessness she's shown so far, she won't just test her opponent, she'll test the boundaries of her own confidence heading deeper into the season. Kill now.